Today, we're going to look at the good habit of journaling. You're going to need the book you're reading now, your journal or something to write in. It can be sticky notes or even a sheet of paper, and a pencil. You will also need your skills packet with all the grade level skills that you're focusing on. Take a moment and get your materials. To begin journaling, I've written the date and the skill that I want to focus on today. I want to get this in my brain before I start reading. Looking at my grade level skills packet on character traits, I'm going to read a chapter of your book. Identify the strongest traits of the character. Notice the actions, dialogue, and thinking that reveal the character's traits. Also notice when the character acts in the opposing way. So I know that when I read today, I'm going to look for what my character Justin says, does, or thinks to show his character trait. When we got home last night, there was a big surprise. I thought we had been robbed by a dangerous criminal. Dad said no. It turns out Qwerty, who was huge and slobbery and scary, strong enough to drive away any bad guys, is terrified of fireworks. I understand about being terrified. I used to be terrified of lots of things. I used to be afraid of food that jiggles, bad guys, teachers who were yellers, one of my stuffies, Snaky's death, and one of my friends, Xavier Schwartz's, and dogs, including Qwerty. Now I'm not completely terrified of any of these things. I'm going to stop and jot because I notice a character trait of Justin is he is timid. In my journal, I pause for a moment and I write timid. And I look in my book, page 24. Now I want to stop writing and I want to quickly get back and read. Just partially terrified. Step 3 is I want to stop and jot my moments. A moment is any time your brain notices something as you read. It might be a question or a moment when you figured something out. It might be a connection to an earlier part of the story or a prediction about what might happen later on. As I read, I'm going to notice what is happening in my brain. It took a while and a few games of Time Machine to calm them both down. I had to bring them to Colonel, Virginia, and then a medieval village where we slayed a dragon, played by the big rock in the way back of our yard, before we all stopped running around in crazy circles. Even those of us who were only running around in crazy circles deep down on the hidden inside. That rug shampooer thing really was horribly loud and slightly terrifying, even though I would never admit it or be scared of it for real myself too much. I made a connection. I remember on the earlier page when it said that Justin was afraid of loud teachers. It says here, I used to be afraid of food that jiggles, bad guys, teachers who were yellers. I made a connection. I think Justin is afraid of loud noises. So I'm going to stop and jot that. Justin is afraid of loud noises. Now it's time to journal. Since I'm studying character traits, I'm going to look for a trait that my character has and 2 examples. I'm also going to find the opposite trait he has and 1 example to journal about. Here's what I wrote. Justin is a timid character. I saw that on page 24 when he said he was afraid of yelling teachers and jello. I also saw that Justin was timid when he was afraid of the rug shampooer. Justin is also brave. I saw this when he says that he is scared of dogs, but still plays with his dog, Qwerty. Now it's your turn. Take your book, your journal, your skills packet, and a pencil, and begin reading, thinking, and journaling. Good luck.